Hi Pisces, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Pisces, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Pisces, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Pisces spirit. All right, Pisces newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Pisces, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have a Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody is fed up of being stressed out and having sleepless nights and stress and tension. They haven't been happy for a long time. It's like, yeah, I hoped to receive something from them, which I haven't. They haven't taken a step towards me, which makes me angry. It makes me upset. I'm thinking, none of my dreams and wishes are going to come true here. And it's better that I move away from this connection once and for all. I'm sure they're out there cheating, lying, ghosting. Otherwise, they would have offered me something stable, right? There is no partnership here. They haven't offered me one. I'm sure they're breadcrumbing me. They're giving to more than others. The other person, uh, I don't know. This person is very, it's like they wish that the past could just be forgotten. It's like I wish I could just turn my life around and forget about the past and move towards, happiness in my life. They're wanting like a break. In the sense, break not from person A, but it's like, can I just start brand new? I don't want any of the past to be there. Maybe the bad memories created or whatever they did in the past. Maybe certain things about them were exposed or something. Um, I don't know what this person is all about. I'm going to clarify these cards for you and figure them out. But Pisces, let's start first with by asking the universe. Spirit, you tell me what's going on with Pisces and their person. Pisces and their person. One more. Pisces and their person. All right. So the first card here, Pisces says memories. Remembering the past. So somebody is bogged down by some memories of the past, which they feel I can just erase out of my life so that I can then move towards a Two of Cups connection. Second card says chaser. Someone in this connection is the chaser. Third one says fate. This connection is fated or destined. All right, maybe you guys are meant to meet each other to trigger some healing or something. So let's see. I'm going to start with some dialogue message cards here. Pisces, let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Pisces and their person, spirit. Pisces and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Pisces and their person. That's too many. Pisces and their person, spirit. Okay, we'll take a few more from another deck. Pisces and their person, spirit. And a few more from a third deck, Pisces, and then we'll start the reading. Pisces and their person, spirit. Last one, and here it is. All right, Pisces, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. The distance between us is killing me. My pride and ego led us astray. I missed out on something so good. The next person you allow into your life is lucky. You were the love of my life, but I couldn't see it because my heart was closed. You did everything right. I just closed my heart to love and I didn't let you in. I guarded my heart because I didn't want to be hurt again. I've never experienced a love and a connection like this before. Please don't give up on me. I wasn't ready for our connection. I didn't really believe in marriage until I met you. I can't handle you not being in my life forever. For now, but not forever. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Pisces, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on this side, which is person A for me. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm addressing the side as person A and person B here because I could be dealing with two Pisces. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, co-worker, relative. This is a general reading. Please use your own judgment here. All right, so person A, let's start with you. In your feelings, in your emotions, I see that you don't seem very happy. The sun is in reverse. Yeah, person A is not happy because they feel I really did want to take action. I wanted them to take action. I wanted to bring back the happy times, but they haven't reached out. They haven't said anything. So I think person A is feeling very betrayed. They could be going through the dark night of the soul. Maybe they feel that person is out there flirting with others. Maybe they feel that they're still playing mind games. They're making me feel I'm not good enough for them. I haven't received the offer that I wanted from them. So I think person A is very discontent because I think person A was ready for something stable and long term. They wanted to have victory and success in this connection, but right now person A seems a bit disappointed to me. Okay, so why are you disappointed? Tell me, person A. Person A says because actually I'm angry with them. And why are you angry with them? Why are you angry? Because they feel I wanted to receive a love offer from them. I want to give them my love offer, but they are always pushing me away. They're always pushing me away. Maybe they are after passion, or they want more excitement in their life. Why do they always leave me out in the cold? Why do they abandon me when all I want is a happily ever after with them? They are still playing hot and cold. They're not revealing their emotions to me. There's competition that they create for me. They want me to fight for their attention or compete for them. I think person A is getting a little fed up and saying, maybe I should just leave this connection behind because it's very unsatisfying. I'm very disappointed. Yeah, person A is very disappointed. I think they really did want to take action, but they're very disappointed that my wishes and dreams are not coming true here. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Person A says, well, I see them as a liar. I see them as a cheat. I see them as somebody who's ghosting or always, playing games with me. And here I am hoping that, where I can have commitment and I want long term. But they are just not ready for partnership. They're still breadcrumbing me. They're still maybe giving to more than one. They're lying to me. They're cheating on me. They keep ghosting me. And I think person he thinks that the other person is very egoistic or prideful and just continuously creating imbalance in this connection. While person A says, I've been left here waiting. I think I waited long enough, and if they still haven't done right by me, maybe I should not wait for them anymore, because I know my value, I know my worth, I know what I want. I want to be treated right, I want to be respected, I want to be in a connection where my partner treats me with respect, and we can build together and grow and grow into the future. So I think person A is just disappointed that they haven't yet received that offer from the other person, and now maybe they're also thinking, yeah, I'm sure if they're not coming towards me, then they are cheating, lying, they don't want to choose me, or they have other options. So person A seems a bit upset. Okay, so what action person A will finally take? I will open later, Pisces. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling about this now? What's the Five of Cups in reverse for you? I see, I told you, person B is actually ready for commitment too. They are ready for commitment. They see themselves and the other person as a perfect match. They want to prove to person A, but they just want the past to be forgotten. It's like, if only we could just forget about what happened in the past. Maybe, if we could just turn things around and see the love that we have between us, then it would be wonderful. This time round, I'm ready to work on this connection. I want to now start from scratch. I want to woo them. I want to offer them a cup of love. I want to be romantic towards them. I want things to move in a positive direction. If only they would just forget about what happened in the past. I think in the past, this person B, was a bit self-indulgent. Maybe they were only thinking about their own, 9 cups being full. They realized they did wrong, and yes, they are ready to apologize. Apologize if they can get a second chance. Right? So what happened? Why do you feel this way, person B? Tell me. Moon in reverse. Maybe some secrets of them came out which created some kind of conflict. Maybe something was revealed about them. Now they feel that person A is out there, single, independent, looking really good, and they've got their confidence back. Maybe they are getting a lot of attention now. They've given up on me. They've, released me. They have decided against me. They are so successful, and they are so this, and they are so that. And person B seems to be in awe of person A. They do see person A as the one that is their perfect match, and they want to come towards person A. They want to, take that action. But the minute it comes to that conversation where they'll have to apologize or explain, they get a bit intimidated at what is person A going to say to me? Oh my God. They go into panic mode. They start having stress and sleepless nights and nightmares. They want to come back if person A can forget about the past, respect them once again for who they've become now, and see them as their counterpart. And like, this is their vision, that's how I want to be seen now, and not be insulted or be asked about this, that and the other. So 4 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person is stressed out. They're very, very stressed out. They're trying to figure out a plan or a way. How do I now unbreak my person's heart? How do I unbreak their heart? How do I make them forget about everything that happened in the past? Maybe in the past they were having a lot of options, or they wanted to keep their options open. Maybe they were, getting a lot of attention or something, and maybe person A found out. Okay, so tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They want the stagnancy to end as well. They're going through a tower. This person is scared. They don't know how to start this conversation. They want a second chance, but they are scared now. Will my person even put their barriers down if I go and offer them a cup of love? How do I now talk about the fact that whatever happened, and how do I convince them I'm not the same person I was? I'm not a player, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't have other options, I choose you. They want to come back and be honest. They want to have a direct conversation. They want to come back honest and truthful, if a new chapter can begin. It's like, let's forget about the past chapter. They are hoping that their person will not have too many barriers up or something. They are scared. They are scared that maybe their person, after learning the truth about what they did, may not forgive them for their past behavior. This person is in deep contemplation. They don't want to lose out on the soulmate connection. I think they do want commitment, but they are being very, very hard on themselves. It's like they feel, I'm the one who played all those games, and now if I go and tell them and they don't forgive me, or they don't see me as a soulmate, then I'll feel like such a loser. It's like, what if they don't accept my offer now? They are scared. They are scared that that person will disregard their offer. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And Pisces, if the storyline has resonated till now, please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. That would be really helpful. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now. Person A's action. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Person A says things are stuck, things are not moving in the way I wanted them to. Person A seems a bit stuck here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, King of Emperor. Wow. I think person A would be game. I think person A would be game if person B would send that message, make them feel respected, give them the offer, step up and be their counterpart, speak their truth. I think person A says, I just want them to step up and do right by me. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to forget about the past as long as we can have a happily ever after. So person A is actually quite ready if person B is willing to change and step up and at least, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's just make things right now. They don't like the stuck feeling either. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. 9 of Wands in reverse. Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? Are you worried that person A is already given up? Or are you scared you won't get another chance? What is it? Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. They are undeniably in love with person A, that's for sure. They want to offer commitment. This person wants to offer commitment. They know that I'll never find somebody as loving and kind and generous as person A. I love them so much. But then there's that fear. I don't know. What if they've given up? What if they're exhausted of me now? What if they have other options and I'm one of them now and they turn me away or they push me away? I think this person is very afraid that they are going to be refused now. They are sitting in a lack mentality, I'll be honest with you, and that's the reason they're holding back, because they're expecting the other person to say no to them. It's almost like they feel that's karma for me. That's karma for me. So tell me about the 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse, overall energy. This is person A. I think person A says, I just want to be out of my stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Why can't they just make a decision once and for all? One way or the other. So I can move on. Either they are coming towards me and speaking the truth, or should I just completely turn my back on them? This no action makes me feel unnurtured and not valued by them. Tell me more. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, person A says, yeah, I'm because there's been no movement, I feel that they're out there maybe giving their heart to somebody new. And that stresses me out. I think person A has been trying to keep tabs on the other person as well and trying to see, is it over? Are they out there flirting with somebody else? Are they giving their love to somebody else? Should I shut this chapter? Should I keep it open? Will they be honest? Or is it time for me to wrap this up? So person A is the one, I think, who's very, very burdened, overwhelmed. Why? Because I think person A also sees person B as their perfect match. You both see each other as the one you love. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then. Pisces, love and light. Take care. Namaste.